And we're live. And I got some notes. Couple pages of notes. Yeah. We're going to go over some stuff here that I'm just like, what? Shit don't make any sense. Okay? Like, I was really thinking about stuff. Sometimes I think, but I was really thinking about some stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute. This doesn't make sense, or I don't see how all this is happening at the same time. Okay? So I'm going to give this a few minutes, and then I'm going to get into this, but I'm going to wait for some people to show up. I know that I'm early. It's Saturday. Corky B. Hello from Blighty. I don't know what Blighty is. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I got one shot of amino energy, which gives me about 100 milligrams of caffeine with amino acids in it. And then I got a scoop of collagen from Costco sells some, I forgot the name of the brand, but it's in like a blue kind of a container. It's got collagen in it. All right. So 8 a.m. Hulk time. Yes. I was thinking about some stuff. I got up early today, about 5:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know why I'm getting up at 5:15 in the morning on a Saturday. Decided to make some breakfast, get up, kind of laid around a little bit. Was looking on the phone, and I said, I wonder if I could come up with anything interesting. Oh, lordy, 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 yes, I can. So I came up with some stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I've got to write this down so I can organize my thoughts and not sound like I'm just ranting and raving with no particular direction to go. I want you guys to listen to this. Whoa, it kind of just destroys everything that I kind of thought I had an idea of everything. And usually, you know what? It's like once we figure it out, once you and me and normal people kind of see what's going on, and then we figure it out, then they change this game all of a sudden. And it's like, what? How the fuck? Okay, that's how they stay rich. So, Scruffy's here. Uncle Philly. E-Bomb is here. Veronica Rosario. She's just making her bed, that's all. No big deal. Yeah, just listen for a minute, because there's going to be a whole lot of shit to say later. Let me tell you, I have got this information bomb ready to go off. And whatever the fuck questions you got now, I guarantee you're going to be blowing it up in a live chat here once I start getting into this, okay? Because what I studied and kind of was looking into, I'm like, no fucking way. Like, this goes against everything that I kind of thought was going to go down, and it still might go down, but it's like, when I figured this out, I'm like, I've got to share this, because I'm just not understanding this. This shit's not making sense to me. So we'll get into it in a minute. I like doing live chats because it's interactive. I've noticed now since I started doing these, there's like other broadcasters that I don't ever remember them doing live chats. And all of a sudden now, like, got the people doing live chats and shit. Very interesting. And a lot of other things are happening because I like ruffling the feathers of the YouTube community. I take pride in that. That's why YouTube fucks with my algorithm, because they don't like the fact that I call out stuff. And the fact that I'm not monetized, meaning I could say whatever the fuck I want to say and get copyright violations and shit, because I don't give a fuck. That's how I run my channel. My channel is set up to give you information. And I don't care how I say it or who I say about or whatever. I want you to get the information. So when YouTube shuts down my notifications and doesn't allow you kind of people to hear my show, YouTube doesn't want, they think that they're smarter than you. And they think that you don't need to hear certain things. So you know what, YouTube? Fuck it. All you're going to do is hurt other people. I may not have the huge audience that maybe I should have or don't want to have or whatever, but I'm going to keep making videos. Yes, sir. Trust and believe. So we're going to get into this right now. This will be the topic of my show. I see other comments about other shit. I'm not going to talk about that shit today. Today I'm only going to comment on what I'm talking about right now. So here we go. So today's show will be a mind fuck, okay? Yes, it will be, because just as we see evidence of one thing, then we get hit from the side from something else. Like just when we, like I said earlier, just when we think we got it going, then boom, we get hit from the side. Like if we're driving in a car and we get sideswiped, and then boom, it hits us. We're like, damn, where did that come from? This is today's news. It's going to be quite an eye-opener. It's going to be quite an eye-opener, I tell you, all right? So, remember how as we speak right now, China is getting rid of the Bitcoin mining, right? All of a sudden now, China's getting rid of Bitcoin mining. Everything's been okay the past 13 years, right? No big fucking deal. China's over there mining the fuck out of Bitcoin and everything. No big deal, right? Okay, want you to start thinking and looking around. A lot of times, sometimes we have to do is shut our fucking mouth, look around, and start thinking about what the hell's going on. Because we don't know, but what we can do is watch and listen and think, okay? I'm trying to teach you how to watch what they do. We're not trying to get into a conversation with some whatever, kind of silly whatever. We're going to watch and we're going to think, okay? That's how I've been able to bust moves in my life and be successful at the things that I've done, by watching other people very closely and watching what they do. I might listen to what they say, just to listen, but I'm going to watch what they're doing and see how successful they are at certain things. And then I'm going to try to be better than them at what they do. So, let me continue here. Why all of a sudden has China had a change of heart? I don't know. I'm just noticing how China has like 65 or 70%, maybe more, because we don't officially know, but we're pretty close. They got 65 to 70% of all the Bitcoin mining. They've been running this shit for like 13 years. Why all of a sudden is it like they're trying, the province of Sichuan or Szechuan. Why is Szechuan trying to like put the smash down and shit? Like it just seems kind of like weird, right? Or doesn't it? Maybe it's part of a master plan. Yes, sir. Let's continue. Let's continue and see where this fun train leads us. I want to ride on the fun train. Am I the only one asking this question? Why isn't this really being looked at on a deep dive by other YouTubers, or at least just really discussed? So it's not like, see, Crypto Hulk just doesn't read off, the province of Sichuan is getting rid of Bitcoin, and on to the next story. I mean, what kind of fucking, what? That doesn't tell me, that doesn't teach me anything. All that's doing is reading off a quick little news article, then going on to the next one, reading that off, then going to the next one, and you're not really helping people like you understand what the fuck is going on, right? God forbid you spend more than 30 seconds on a news article, right? Oh shit, because I might lose viewers. Viewers might leave the channel and go somewhere else if I spend 30. Hey, if you can't listen to my stories for more than 30 seconds or a minute, go to another fucking channel, okay? My pleasure. Am I mad? No, because I don't want your stupid ass here anyway, right? I got people like, hey, can you tell us and break down at the timelines of your video what you're talking about so we don't have to waste time? Oh, you're wasting time on my channel? Oh, no, no, no. Here's how it is, little boy. You're wasting my fucking time being on my fucking channel asking stupid ass questions, you dumb shit. Okay? That's how I look at it. But let me continue. So there is something interesting going on with this whole Chinese getting rid of the mining stuff. And I mean, I have my own view, and my view is that I think somehow we're all being tricked. Yes, sir. I think we're being tricked somehow with all this Bitcoin mining hocus pocus. What the fuck's going on? Stuff, you know? There's something to this. It's not just a quick news flash. China's getting rid of Bitcoin mining and on to the next story. No, there's something going on. Okay? Shit just doesn't happen at random. Okay? Especially in the cryptocurrency. There's always these deep little secretive things going on where somehow some big people get rich and we always get fucked. That's why I bring up these kind of stories to help us figure out something big is going on, okay? My next point, number 3, is have you noticed how all of a sudden after 13 years, China mining Bitcoin at 60 to 65, 70% is just going away? How is it that China has led this? Like, isn't this kind of strange? Like, how is it that China started all this, or they're like the biggest proponent of mining? Why? I mean, America is pretty progressive. I mean, we're the ones who supposedly are leading the digital revolution. I mean, we got Silicon Valley, right? We got Apple, HP, and all these, Intel, and this. We've got all the top world's crypto companies, but yet China's leading the world with the mining for some reason. Like, why didn't the mining happen here? There's some reason it was going on over there. I'm going to go to my next point, under point number 3. Why is it that China is out front in testing their digital dollar? I'm just going to call it a digital dollar. Yes, it's a digital yuan. Okay, I don't want to fucking call it that. I'm going to call it what I want because it's, well, my channel. So why is it that China is out front in testing their digital dollar? That's very interesting. So the United States just kind of hasn't done a fucking thing with it, or none of these other countries, except Bahamas with sand dollar or whatever. Okay. But you'd think that we would know China is doing the Bitcoin mining. China is developing their digital dollar, and we haven't done a fucking thing. These are just questions I'm asking. I mean, I'm not saying I have answers or whatever, just things that I like to look at, Or maybe the United States has been doing something secretly. Maybe our Federal Reserve and our government has been developing a digital dollar and a whole network, all done secretly. That's a possibility. Uh-oh, all the conspiracy shit's coming out right now. I can feel it. Martians and aliens, Jassara and Nasara, Trump's coming back to be president, right? But no, seriously, Bitcoin's been out 13 years or whatever. China is like the biggest mining company or country and company or whatever of this Bitcoin. The United States just doesn't really do any mining. We don't really even have any evidence that we have a digital dollar or anything. I mean, it just doesn't seem right, does it? No, it doesn't. There's got to be something big going on that we don't know. My point number 4. How is it at the same time China appears to have completed testing of its digital dollar that they are outlining Bitcoining mining. So let's imagine this. So 13 years, China has done this Bitcoin mining shit. For the past 8 years, from what I'm told, 6 to 8 years, China has been developing their digital dollar. Okay, the United States hasn't appeared to do a fucking thing. Okay, that shit don't make sense, but we're gonna keep going with this. Then all of a sudden, China, for some reason, decides to stop the Bitcoining mining stuff. At the same time, you've got El Salvador, Paraguay. I think Panama started talking about a digital. Now they started talking about using Bitcoin again as their national currency. And then there's other countries, I think, who said something about the Brazilian president or vice president, or at least the finance minister, or whatever, showed a laser eyes with Bitcoin and stuff. So now, and I already told you, I think a lot of these countries around the world are going to start popping up trying to use Bitcoin. Do you see something going on right now? Just happened to be when for 13 years, China has been mining the fuck out of this Bitcoin, and then just all of a sudden they start stopping this about 2 weeks ago. They're not fully stopped, but I think on the 25th is the end. But just at the same time period, China stops doing this shit. These other countries start actually trying to use Bitcoin as a national currency. Do you see how the coincidence right now just so happens to be? Yeah, I'm just like, whoa, and how is that? The same fucking time. Do you think it's because China knows that Bitcoin can be used as a national currency and that the people of China would figure this out? And then because I'm telling you what, the digital yuan that China was using, I've watched the news stuff on it. The Chinese people ain't really digging it. Honestly, they're not. Chinese people were questioned by the different news agencies, and they're like, how jazzed up are you about this digital currency, or do you like your regular paper money? And the people were like, we like our regular paper money. Oh, not good for the Chinese digital dollar. Yeah. So, and that's why they keep having these different trials in different cities. People don't like that shit. People want to have money that they want. They don't want to be forced to have a digital currency where their big brother government is looking at every single thing they fucking buy. The Chinese don't want that. The government knows it. These other countries realize Bitcoin actually could be used for a national currency. China's like, whoa, you've got, and China's got their spies all over the place. So they already knew that El Salvador, Paraguay, Brazil, probably Panama, all these countries, because China does a lot of work with those companies, okay, those countries, all right? China is in deep with Panama and different South American companies, helping them build their shipping ports and stuff. Hey, trust and believe, China's got their spies on all these South American countries, okay? I study this stuff, and the Philippines and stuff. China has been big on trying to help little developing companies. So what they do is they build their ports out. China will build roads and stuff. They'll get a lot of these Chinese spies into the country's governments and stuff to see what's going on. China saw this coming before it happened, folks, okay? The Chinese got spies in America, and American senators and stuff get busted doing the hokey pokey with the little Chinese girl spies and stuff, and they get fucking busted. It's on the news. So what's going on is China had an early warning that these South American countries are going to go Bitcoin for national currency. So that's why China's getting rid of the Bitcoin shit in their country, because they know it's going to take over the Chinese. See, when you got like 1.5, I don't know how many people China's got, 1 billion, 1.5 billion, whatever it is. When 1.5 billion people start pushing the government, they're going to have a fucking revolution with Bitcoin, okay? I'm telling you right now, this is what my opinion is. Opinion. So number one, I'm not a financial advisor. I know nothing about financial advising. That's one. Number two, dose. Don't listen to a fucking word I say. I'm a complete liar. Okay. And finally, if you do something based on what I say because you think I'm giving financial advice and you get personally wrecked, then oops, sucks being you. Call my lawyer. Call my financial lawyer at 1-800-EAT-SHIT and tell him how you got wrecked by listening to Crypto Hulk. Okay? Got it. So let's move on. So what Crypto Hulk is saying is that the Chinese knew in advance, so their little spy network, that these countries would start going with Bitcoin. China had to get rid of that shit quick, okay? It only makes sense, right? You notice the coincidence of all this? It just happens to be when these countries are popping off, talking about Bitcoin being their national currency, that China is quickly, very, very quickly, all of a sudden, after 13 years, trying to get rid of Bitcoin. Uh-huh. Yeah. Kind of noticed that, huh? Now it's starting to look like, yeah, wait a minute, that's true. Because think about this. These other little countries in South, that shit is going to spread throughout the world, man, with Bitcoin. And some people say, Crypto Hulk, are you now the pastor for the Bitcoin church? I told you this would be a mindfuck video, okay? So I'm just going to put it out there and you figure it out for yourself what the end game or the end answer is going to be. I'm just providing entertainment for a Saturday morning in California around 8 o'clock or wherever the fuck it is right now. So if China were to let this mining occur, then the Bitcoin would move into China. The people don't want that fucking digital yuan, China. I'm just letting you fucking know, and you know it too. Oh yeah. You know that your shitty ass little experiment, the people don't want that fucking shit, China. They don't want that fucking shit. They want the fucking Bitcoin. See, in a communist government, when you're a fucking broke dick like the Chinese government is, what happens is you can't let people get the better option. You got to keep them on your fucking broke system. That's the Chinese money. The digital form is just something, it's the same shit, just in a fancy present, okay? Chinese money is fucked up money. And if you put it in a digital form, it doesn't make it all brand new. It's just shit that's smiling, okay? So the reality is, here's the wake-up call for Chinese, is that the South American countries know that Bitcoin is a better option than their national currency. And I'm going to show it to you on the second part of this video here, because it's about to go down in this video, okay? So I say it is that Bitcoin might actually be used as a currency much easier than anyone ever thought that Bitcoin actually is, because see, Bitcoin's a threat. There's been some technological advances, you could say, and which I wasn't privy to or wasn't alerted of, but I just kind of found this out. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. That doesn't fit the story that we're hearing from the government and other YouTubers, that Bitcoin's slow, Bitcoin does this, da, da, da. Oh, here's where I'm going to confuse the fuck out of you, some of you. And you say, well, should I buy Bitcoin? Because I know that's going to be the next question. Should I be buying Bitcoin, Crypto Hulk? I'm just wondering if I should be buying Bitcoin. So, Crypto Hulk, are you flipping? Are you going to flip, be a Bitcoin maxi? I'm just going to present you some information here. It's going to make you kind of not question your gender, because we already know what fucking gender you are. But we're going to question everything that we've learned so far about Bitcoin. Uh-huh. And you're going to say, well, wait a minute. No, the news is showing this. And a lot of the Bitcoin people are saying Bitcoin's garbage and da-da-da. Maybe I've said it. All I'm doing, I'm not telling you what's right and wrong. I'm just presenting to you facts, and then you determine what is going to happen after that, okay? That's all I'm doing. So, here comes the big truth bomb. And I'm probably what I'm going to do is help out all the Bitcoin maxi people, because everything on the news is a fucking lie, okay? Here we go. Spend the Bits. There's a phone app called Spend the Bits. It's an XRP Ledger. Let me repeat, XRP Ledger based, secure, and fast transaction platform. Holy shit. They put Bitcoin on the XRP Ledger. What does that mean, Crypto Hulk? What possibly could it mean? Well, let me tell you, Junior. This shit is starting to get kind of wild right now. Spend the Bits is a decentralized and open sourced platform. It allows users to spend their crypto and receive it. It can also be stored. Let me show you about the features of Spend the Bits. We're going to go over the features of it, and there's 5 features. Feature number 1, instant deposits. Let me repeat, instant deposits. Oh, shit, that means instant. Buy or move your Bitcoin from your local exchange and deposit instantly into the Spend the Bits app. Oh shit, so that means I can go, if I'm using the Spend the Bits app, somehow I'm getting a phone call here. I can use that app and get Bitcoin fast, okay? It's not gonna take no hour, 4 hours. This is gonna make getting Bitcoin like lightning speed, okay? Feature number 2 of Spend the Bits, instant withdrawal. Send funds to any choice of blockchain, wallet, or exchange for an instant withdrawal. Number 3, instant spend. Transactions take seconds. Oh shit, looks like Bitcoin's gonna move just like XRP. Oh, I'll let you decide. Low cost. Next feature is the low cost feature. Powered on the XRP Ledger, so it greatly reduces network fees from dollars to pennies. Pennies for a transaction. Oh shit, it looks like El Salvador, Paraguay, Brazil, and these other countries are gonna go down with this. I'm gonna have to end this video real quick because I got some stuff going on. Lastly, security. Spend the Bits app is built on a decentralized network, and your private keys are stored locally in your smartphone, making it impossible to get hacked. That is the info that I'm releasing right now. I made the video in under 30 minutes. I gotta go. My phone's getting blown up. It's the weekend. I've got plans, and I'm supposed to be somewhere, not in front of this camera. I'll see you later. Just wanted to drop that mind-blowing little video there. Crypto Hulk, should we be buying Bitcoin? No comment.